Yo, what's up guys? AFC Adino here and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to do tournament Spectate. I'm gonna spectate the Community Combat OU 39th edition tournament because I saw that my buddy actually won. I'm not gonna tell who my buddy is, but I saw my buddy won this tournament, so cool for him. Cool for him. We're just gonna watch this and let's see the magic, guys. Let me know down in the comments as well if you like this kind of content too, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm on my way to 7k, guys. Would like to hit that as well. And yeah, if you guys are interested in my PvP teams, you can check them out on Patreon. I also have other services on Patreon, so check out the link in the description. But we are just going to click start. I haven't watched the game. So it's gonna be my first time as well watching this. And yeah, let's see if we can be surprised there. So right here we see on the left side Frostlass, Galay. Looks like a bit of a hyper offensive team. Frostlass might be the lead on that one. On the right side we see a bit of a balanced setup, Crobat on it as well, which is might be pretty decent in this game, but obviously there's still an Excadrill. Yeah, the Crobat might actually be really good here. Yeah, we might be looking into a Frostlass lead on the left side. Right side might lead off with that Crobat. There are a bunch of options. I don't think Tyranitar is necessarily a great lead, because Excadrill could be leading as well. And what are the win conditions on the right side? Because we don't really see setup supers. There is an Excadrill, which might be Sandrush, considering there's a Tyranitar. We see a Gliscor lead there as well. So it's ArtOfKilling on the right side. And we see an Excadrill lead, indeed. And yeah, it really depends on what kind of Gliscor this is, but he just fires off the Earthquake. It's not bringing him down to the Sash. We see Stealth coming off. And let's see. Would be really funny if this is default Gliscor. It could be, but yeah, he's switching out into the Frostlass. And what are we gonna see here? We see a Facade onto it, okay. It was a pretty free Facade play, in case he wanted to hit Gyarados, I guess. But I don't think ArtOfKilling needed to predict the Gyarados there, considering he has a Ferrothorn. So I think if he was going to attack, I think it would have been better to just Earthquake, because Ferrothorn could have just come in. But yeah, we see the Will-O-Wisp coming off Frostlass on a Tyranitar. The Tyranitar might be Assault Vest. But we see Pursuits. I think Spikes are coming off, probably. Oh, he actually stayed in. Oh, he switched out. Okay. Hard into the Scizor. And it's going to be like a free U-turn if he has U-turn on this. And Swords Dance could wait. No, Jellicent is there. You never see Thief Scizor anymore. So you never see Thief Scizor, but Thief Scizor with Close Combat could have actually won this game. With Swords Dance there. But yeah, we see Galate coming in. So this Galate either is gonna Night Slash here, because is he gonna trick this? What is he gonna do? We see Ferrothorn coming in. He just Psycho Cuts there, okay? Doing nothing to the Ferrothorn. And let's see. This Galate could be Assault Vest technically, so maybe he's gonna throw off that Sacred Sword. But the Sandstorm is chipping down his Galate, which is really good for ArtOfKilling, because if he removes this, then he doesn't have to worry about switching that much against xJossue. Because Galate is definitely the scariest one to switch in for ArtOfKilling. Because Gyarados, there's Ferrothorn. Scizor, there's Jellicent plus Gliscor. Excadrill, there's a Gliscor. And Volcarona might be scary now that Tyranitar is actually burnt and damaged. But maybe Jellicent has Toxic. Wait. Yeah, maybe Jellicent has Toxic, but we see Crobat coming in on the Sacred Sword there. Still doing quite a bit there. Black Sludge. And this is pretty free Brave Bird if he has it. Considering that Excadrill is really low. Frostlass is really low. Yep. So Frostlass goes down. I don't know if Frostlass gets Scourge Body actually. Would have been funny if that came out. But yeah, I feel like Art of Killing is pretty in control here. Like, the matchup is not too bad for him. He just needs to play around this Gallade a bit. We do see Scissor coming off. Is he going to pursue there? That's going to be the question. How is this Crobat going to play? Because there are a billion Bullet Punch switches. Maybe Art of Killing is just going to stay in here. But this is a Bandit Scissor, so he doesn't have to worry about Swords Dancing. Yeah, he does Roost there, scouting for the pursuit, which makes sense. That's max HP on this guy. Oh, it is SD! But it is SD U-turn, so I think Jellicent might be able to wall this. Yeah, Art of Killing was probably scouting for the pursuit there. He does stay in. It's a really bulky Crobat. We do see the Brave Bird coming off. You said leftover Scissor as well then? It's not leftovers. But that Bullet Punch did nothing there. Like 37 into a thing. Now Ferrothorn comes in. See another Bullet Punch coming off. Scissor is definitely really good now. Yeah, I was gonna play this because U-turn should not kill this Ferrothorn considering that damage. So if he has Roost, if it's Roost U-turn, I think Scissor should Roost up here. Because he can definitely still use this guy. But yeah, that Excadrill doesn't get to Rapid Spin this game, because there's a Spin Blocker and there's a Ferrothorn, which is gonna kill him with Iron Barbs. So maybe he wants to U-turn now and get in Volcarona and just try. We actually see Jellicent coming in. He's scouting for the close combat there. Acrobatic, so that's a dead Jellicent. That's an interesting set. Swords Dance, 3 attacks, U-turn, Bullet Punch, Acro. Nothing takes the bullet, so maybe Excadrill just comes in. Unless Ferrothorn lives Acro. Or he's just gonna go Gliscor. Because it's Flying Gem. He can take one. Maybe he's just gonna go Gliscor. But that does invite Gyarados. But like I said, Art of Killing does have the Ferrothorn. So those are the couple of plays we will probably see. Crobat does die to Stealth Rock, so he needs to Rapid Spin first. So it's not looking good. Is Art of Killing able to win? We're spending a lot of time here. I think this game is over soon. Because Jellicent is gone, Crobat is really low. So it's not gonna last long, I think. But it's a bit of a tough choice here. How he wants to kill it. He decides to do it with Excadrill. So this Scissor is at +2, so I think he should just Earthquake here. But he decides to Rapid Spin. Removing the rocks. Well, that Excadrill is dead though. So now Crobat gets to live. That's the only thing he has going for him here. Crobat. I mean, Crobat is still pretty good. We do see a swap out here. He goes Ferrothorn, but we see a swap out into the Gyarados. Okay, this is really good for Art of Killing, because now he can start setting up the hazards. Like if he has spikes, then Excadrill dies. So maybe we're gonna see hard Volcarona here. I actually go straight into Drill. I don't think that's a play, because you cannot Rapid Spin this. If he went hard Volcarona there, he would have at least been able to set up the Renatar being burnt. Might have helped the Volk. Because he cannot Rapid Spin this. Like, Art of Killing is in such a strong position right now. We do see rocks there. And the Bullet Seed coming off. It's not looking good there for Josh. We do see Gallade coming in. There's still a Gliscor alive, but maybe he has Ice Punch on his Gallade. Yeah, Crobat does die to Stealth Rock. But if you have Ice Punch, then I think you just Sacred Sword here. And then switch to Ice Punch. But maybe this is Scarf Gallade. Because we haven't seen Gallade taking damage. But I think Art of Killing cannot afford to lose Ferrothorn, because then he might lose to that Gyarados. So I can definitely see an Ice Punch coming off here, considering that Ferrothorn is just way too important for the Gyarados. Because if that Gyarados gets one Dragon Dance, it might be over. So we see it's Tyranitar Sec. And he just Sacred Swords. So is that Excadrill Sand Rush? Because I actually wasn't paying attention. It does come in now. Yeah, we don't see Mold Breaker. So he just Earthquakes there. Knocks out the Gallade. But is this over actually? Because he has to go Gyarados now. Volcarona pretty much dies. So he has to go Gyarados. Yeah, we do see Gyarados coming in. And Art of Killing might be Rapid Spinning here. But he could also just go directly into Ferrothorn. But the only thing I would be afraid of in this situation is that if you bring in Ferrothorn, you do allow Volcarona to Quiver Dance. Yeah, so he does Rapid Spin. And he Dragon Dances. Yeah, I don't think that's ever the play there. Because if you Dragon Dance, you're not getting anything against Ferrothorn. So you either want to attack or double into Volk there. Because now there's no way he's not gonna rock attack into Gyarados. He crits, but I'm not sure. Let's Intimidate though with leftovers might have mattered actually. But now it's over because Excadrill just wins. Yeah, so that's the forfeit, and my boy Art of Killing won the game. And Sandwich Excadrill definitely be a scary one, and I like the combination though with Ferrothorn, because Sandwich Excadrill basically doesn't touch Rotom Wash, and then if you use Ferrothorn, you can get up free hazards, free lead sheets and stuff. So that's a pretty cool combination. And yeah, I was able to pull through. We are 12 minutes in. So maybe we can watch his let's see. Maybe we can watch his semi-final. Since we have a time, because otherwise my video would be too short. Let's first look at the matchup he gets. Giving my boy some screen time. So there's a Garchomp, Zapdos, Metagross, Suicune. So if I have to guess, then Gliscor, Gallade, Rotom, Ferrothorn. Those teams are pretty similar. Pretty similar. Zapdos, Gallade. Oh no, those are the only two commonalities. But yeah, Suicune. If that's actually Sub Protect Suicune, that can be really good into right side. And on the other hand, though, oh, we see a Gallade lead. Yuda ZZ into a Zapdos lead. And yeah, a few things he can do. But he's probably just Volt Switching into the Metagross or something. Because Hurricaning into that turn. I guess he can Hurricane or maybe even Toxic if he has it. We don't know the moveset on this guy, but like Tyranitar is really likely, so most likely gonna see a Volt Switch or something coming off. He actually hard swaps into Metagross. So what is Metagross going to do here? See Tyranitar swapping into the Rotom. And the Cell comes off, okay. Leftovers Rotom, So Rhythm probably turning off a Will-O-Wisp if he has it. So maybe we're gonna see hard Surf here, just in case he wants to defog here. And then he gets the evasiveness boost, which could completely screw off Yuda. But there is a Zapdos on Yuda's side, so I don't know if he wants to go that route. Yeah, we do see Surf coming in here. On a defog indeed. And is he gonna sub here? That would be really interesting. Or is he just gonna throw off Leaf Storms at this point? Because he has an evasiveness boost. So Zapdos has to hit a Heat Wave or Hurricane. Heat Wave doesn't kill. Most likely. He actually hard swaps into Zapdos. What is he trying to do here? We see a double into Zapdos. Both players basically taking their time. ArtOfKilling doesn't want to expand Leaf Storms on the Zapdos. Because yeah, the way I beat a lot of superiors with Zapdos is just roosting on them and letting them waste all their Leaf Storms. And I guess he didn't want to be in that situation. We do see a Volt Switch into a Toxic. So he was indeed Toxic Zapdos. And if I have to guess, then this might also be Defog Zapdos. Which means he might not have the Volt Switch. Or he does have Volt Switch, but he didn't want to get blocked by Gliscor. Because now Gliscor might be able to completely wall the Zapdos if this is Defog. So we're seeing a Hard Swap into Serp. Are we seeing a Toxic in return? That can be interesting. No, he's just going to SD here. However, here's the thing with that Gliscor. He cannot afford to take one, but he should Protect first. If he has Protect, because then he expands one of the Leaf Storms. And then you can see what Superior is trying to do. Because if Superior subs, you can just go into Zapdos then and start Roost spamming. But I don't think you should Facade here, because then you get a plus. You basically give a +2 to the Serp, and then you're not switching into this guy, and then suddenly Superior is gonna get leftovers recovery every turn. So if he has Protect here, he should Protect. I don't think Superior is gonna play around on a +2 Superior, but Superior is not gonna die to Facade. So if Superior hits all the Leaf Storms, then he's basically gonna get a kill if Gliscor stays in. Even though he's at +2 and it takes does a lot of damage with Facade. We do see it. Ooh. That's really unfortunate for ArtOfKilling. Because this is what I meant. Because this Leaf Storm does 2-hit KO this Gliscor. And when Superior is at +2, Zapdos cannot come in anymore. Because he's just gonna get obliterated by the sheer damage at that point. So if Yuda had Protect, he should have Protected first. But now he just knocks out the Gliscor. Oh, he just Leaf Storms, I mean, and he's gonna knock out the Superior with Facade, which is really bad for ArtOfKilling, because that would have been a 2-hit KO. So that is really, really unfortunate. So let's see how ArtOfKilling comes back from this, because that's a +2 Gliscor. That's a +2 Gliscor. Zapdos doesn't touch it, so Suicune has to come in. So is Suicune just sweeping here? Maybe it's Serp Protect. We see a Hard Swap afraid of the HP Ice. Honestly, guys, maybe it would have been worth it just attacking this and then winning this game with Zapdos. But I can see Gliscor doing it for him. Yeah, that's what I mean. Why does he predict here though? Into a Suicune. Yeah, this is what I said in team preview, guys. If this is Sub Protect a Suicune, then Yuda has a big problem. That's why I was considering just attacking with not even Sub Protect, but just Sub. But we do see a Volt Switch. Sub Protect would have been scarier. But Ice Beam means he does have something to hit this. Now we see Rotom coming in. And what is Suicune going to do? Because there's no good switch here. Like, he can't go Garchomp. The Suicune should be faster, so don't click Will-O-Wisp here. I was gonna say. You know he has sub. But yeah, that Zapdos is at 85. We do see Zapdos coming in again. So he gets a bit of damage on that Suicune. Does he need HP on that Zapdos though? Because I'm looking at this Gallade. If that's Ice Sponge Gallade, it could be really scary. So I wonder if Art of Killing is just gonna Ice Beam this. Even though I'm not sure if Ice Beam actually kills here. Gonna be honest with you, Zapdos is quite bulky, and Suicune's special attack is not that great. He just Calm Minds here, so under roofs perhaps. That's nice. I think Volt Switch should still break the sub though. Might be wrong. Got 54. Yeah, I don't think that Ice Beam would have killed it on the other one. But we do see the Volt Switch coming off now. This Suicune is at +1. So let's see if he's either bringing in the Rotom now or just goes Gallade. He decides to go Gallade. I think Rotom would have been a bit better. Because Rotom would still break the sub. Why is he doubling? Why is he doubling? Hold up. Leaf Blade. Because of Leaf Blade on the Metagross? Okay, we see Zapdos coming in. On the Will-O-Wisp, he misses. Might be an annoying miss though, because that Zapdos is a bit in the way of that Gallade. We know he has Toxic on this, so he's probably gonna go Gliscor. And now Gliscor could SD up. Suicune should not be able to knock out Gliscor after the Poison Heal as well. Gliscor could even try to just click Earthquake here, because it hits everything that comes in case Gallade is like Choice Scarf, Ice Punch, I don't know. In case Metagross has Ice Punch, maybe you want to damage him first. Because with an SD, Metagross is not going to die if he's bulky. So just clicking Earthquake here might be worth it. Yeah, exactly. Because now if Gallade is Scarfed, Ice Punch doesn't kill. Yeah, and it is most likely Scarf Gallade, so that doesn't kill. He actually Facades there. So Gallade goes down, but Gliscor is really low, which is opening up the way for Garchomp. So it's not looking too good for Art of Killing, so I'm curious. I guess the only way I see him winning here, because like Gallade is full HP, is if this Garchomp is something crazy. Like Home Claw, because Garchomp is faster than that whole team. So if this is like Home Claw Garchomp, then I can see him winning. We might see it here, actually. I think that makes the most sense. If this is Home Claw, then I can see this Garchomp 6-0ing him. In the sense of flinching that Rotom with Dragon Rush. Killing Tyranitar. Because that Zapdos is pretty low now. We see switch out into the Rotom. Yeah, it's indeed Home Claw. Because I was like, Art of Killing is in such a shitty situation. How can he still win? And my thought process was only with Home Claw Garchomp. And now he has to flinch this guy as well. But maybe he's gonna sub first. On a potential Will-O-Wisp or a Hydro Miss. We see the Dragon Rush coming off. Dragon Jam boosted. And the Will-O-Wisp misses. I see. That's how... I see, man. I see. Because that Ferrothorn was full HP, so he needed to hit that Will-O-Wisp. He actually missed 2 Will-O-Wisp. This game is over. Because Gliscor is way too low, unless Gallade is like Choice Scarf. We haven't seen... I don't think we have seen Gallade coming in. But that Will-O-Wisp is really bad. But if this Garchomp was sub Homeclaw, I think he should have subbed first. On a potential Will-O-Wisp or on a Hydro Miss. And not rely on flinching. Yeah. At this point, I think this Garchomp is just gonna sweep. I don't think it's actually sub without leftovers. Dragon Jam, Dragon Rush. Yeah, that miss really sucks because unless this Garchomp has a fire move, the Ferrothorn could have come in afterwards and basically chipped us down. And then you're gonna play around protects from Gliscor as well. But now I think Garchomp is just gonna sweep. And moments like these is when you wish you would have had Weavile. Moments like these, you would want to have Weavile. Now Gallade comes in. He literally has to be Ice Punch Scarf, and I'm not even sure Garchomp dies from that. We see a hard swap though into the Metagross. So he decides not to sweep. And we do see Ice Punch coming off on the Rocky Helmet. Yep. So ArtOfKilling really playing this safely. See Stealth coming up, late game rocks. You did at least get force out the Garchomp. But it's gonna... that Garchomp is still full HP, so it's such a huge threat, and now Zapdos just comes in on the Pharaoh. As Stealth comes off. It's toxic Zapdos, so I don't think he has Heat Wave unless he doesn't have Defog. So we need to find out here if he has Defog. Why is Yuda switching out though? Is he Hurricane? So it's Toxic Hurricane. Or he doesn't have Volt Switch, that can be possible too. No, I think Gliscor actually blocked the Volt Switch. Yeah. So he's not running Defog on this. So maybe ArtOfKilling is not running Defog at all. But yeah, now Garchomp comes in. Ferrothorn comes in now. And let's see if this has a fire move. Like Fire Blast or something. yeah, I figured. But Ferrothorn would have at least been able to live. However, I feel like this Garchomp is just gonna sweep now. But we can see a Protect coming off here. Things can be a bit annoying. Like, he really needed to burn this guy. And then try to heal Gliscor. But yeah, the Zapdos had Hurricane, so he was able to hit Gliscor. So Gliscor being that low is really rough. We see a swap out here. So he's gonna sack Zapdos. Or, because Garchomp stays in there. Hits another Fire Blast. He doesn't have Home Claw up, so him hitting these Fire Blasts is really fortunate. Gallade comes in. And yeah, I see no reason not to go Metagross here. Even if Sacred Sword comes out. Rocky Helmet. Is he gonna use it again? Or is he just gonna go Gliscor? But Gliscor is too low. So he might need to do it again. So it's looking like a comeback for ArtOfKilling here. With with a Garchomp dodging the Rotom. See Bullet coming off on the Sacred Sword, and now Metagross putting in a lot of work. Basically mitigating the biggest threat, because now this Gallade is at 1 HP. Basically dies after rocks. And yeah, I don't see Garchomp losing at this point. Because he can pretty much Earthquake Ferrothorn twice if he doesn't want to hit, doesn't want to miss Fire Blast. So basically his Garchomp is not burnt. So if Gliscor comes in, he can always Home Claw for free. So all he needs to do is force out this Gallade, and basically what he can do is just go Zapdos. Or if Suicune is faster, he can go Suicune and just click Ice Beam. But Judah is not... It's not over yet, because Judah could technically still dodge a few moves and get Leech Seed recovery. Because if he's able to heal Ferrothorn up a bit, maybe he can do something against Garchomp, but then Garchomp just Judah has to go for dodges here. But it's a matter of... It's basically now ArtOfKilling deciding who to bring in here. So we do see Zapdos coming in. Is he gonna Hurricane? Is he just gonna Volt Switch, force this out? I honestly think he can just Volt Switch, because he could technically go hard Suicune on the Gliscor. If he doesn't want to miss Hurricane here, perhaps. But we know this Gallade... Well, this Gallade was Scarp, right? So Zapdos could also just Roost, perhaps. We see Gliscor coming in. Is he gonna go for the Hurricane? He just Volt Switches, doesn't want to miss there. Just wanted to force out Gallade, because Gallade dies after rocks. Is he gonna Hurricane now, or is he gonna go hard Suicune? Hard Suicune. Are we seeing Gliscor attacking here, though? Roost. So this was Roost instead of Protect. Well, he did need this guy healed. So this being Roost is pretty decent for... So if he was actually able to burn Garchomp, I think Yuda would have won here. I legit think he would have won here, because now he's just going to bring in Ferrothorn probably. Suicune cannot kill this. If the Garchomp was burnt. But in ArtOfKilling's position, there was nothing else he could have done. Like, he had to make that Dragon Rush play. Because he was he was 2 Pokemon behind. It was not looking good. So he needed to force, and he got Garchomp to +1. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense just going for that. Yeah, sometimes you do need a bit of luck to proceed in these tournaments. It's part of the game, guys. We see the Gallade sack there. And he just went for the Scald. Now Ferrothorn should be coming in. Let's see. What is going to happen here? Is he gonna protect on the Leech Seed? Is he gonna go Zapdos? What is he gonna do? He's just gonna sub. As Bullet Seed comes off. 2 hits. But it makes sense running Bullet Seed on Ferrothorns these days. If we run into those substitute Suicunes. We will see Ice Beam coming off. As he goes for the predicted Leech Seed. So he's lowering this. Yeah, I think... Because if that Garchomp was burnt, then Gliscor should win in that position, because he just Earthquakes the Garchomp down. Garchomp doesn't have leftovers. So he has the Leech Seed there. So maybe maybe Ferrothorn is gonna double leech here on Zapdos coming in, or he's just gonna let this die and then try to bring in the Garchomp. Yeah, Ferrothorn can definitely be an annoying Pokemon sometimes. It's one of the most satisfying Pokemon to kill, just like Gliscor. Ferrothorn and Gliscor are really satisfying to kill. Because from Ferrothorn, you know they're not going to set up hazards anymore. We see the guy staying in as he did attempt to double leech here. Because Ferrothorn is not losing any HP here. So the double leech sheet makes so much sense. Suicune could still technically live a Stealth Rock turn, but Gliscor might be faster than the Suicune. So he's just gonna Ice Beam again, and he gets the freeze. Oh! I think he might go hard Garchomp here and just try to Hunclaw there. Or actually Ice Beam here. He should Ice Beam here. Because if Suicune dies, he can go Garchomp then. And, oh, okay. I think he's still gonna go Garchomp and try to Hunclaw there. Because he doesn't die to Bullet Seed, because then he's always gonna die to that Fire Blast. He just hard Fire Blast. And he gets it. Yeah, it's a bit of a messy game there. Now Gliscor comes in, and this is what I mean. Like, this Gliscor probably would have won with this guy being burnt. But on the other hand, ArtOfKilling did miss a Leaf Storm on that Gliscor in the beginning. Because of that, his Superior basically died because he missed that that first Leaf Storm. He missed that first Leaf Storm because otherwise it would have just been a 2-hit kill on this guy, and then something would have died on Yuda's team. That's why I don't really like using Superior, because missing those Leaf Storms can really mess you up. But Yuda didn't have Protect on his Gliscor either, so that was a bit of a rough situation for him too. Yeah, this game looks kind of over, but it might not be, because we see a Hunclaw. It depends on how much Earthquake is doing, but I don't think Earthquake is doing. Well, he is at 32. Yeah, Earthquake is not 2-hit KO, and Dragon Rush is not missing at this point. So 61. Pressure Roost. Yeah, but Dragon Rush is not missing pretty much. So ArtOfKilling can just go for the flinch. Like, he should just spam Dragon Rush at this point and go for that flinch. Dragon Rush has more PP as well than Roost. Yeah, if, like I said, if he was burnt, it would have been a different story. But if ArtOfKilling didn't miss Leaf Storm, this Gliscor would have been dead anyway. That's Pokemon, man. Too many things out of your control. I hate this game. But yeah, I don't see ArtOfKilling losing this. Like, it's just a matter of flinching him. It's gonna happen. Or it's either a flinch or a crit here at this point. Like, ArtOfKilling doesn't need to go for that extra Hunclaw. Because what he's risking here, like, Yudas is misplaying this situation. He should go for the Earthquake crit, exactly. He should go for that Earthquake crit. Because then he still had a chance. He doesn't get it, but I don't think roosting there is the play, because it's... the damage is basically the same, and Dragon Rush has more PP, right? and the flinch chance is there, so and a crit chance. So Gliscor had to go for the crit there, because if he actually got that crit, all he needed to do there was dodge another hurricane. And I'm talking about RNG, but in those kind of situations, you might as well go for the RNG instead of giving up. But yeah, those were some pretty interesting games. So yeah, pretty cool. Art of Killing, buddy of mine, doing really well, And yeah, congrats for winning that tournament, guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, check out my Patreon if you are interested in some of my teams. Join our Discord server. And yeah, guys, also you guys can let me know in the Discord if there are any tournament, because I don't watch tournaments, but sometimes I do need some extra content, and then just start recording. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna head out. Peace out. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time.